Hey everyone, happy Friday. We're on the 12th of December 2025. Gonna be Aria of Sorrow any percent no 0 HP speedruns tonight. We'll go for about 2 hours or so. I don't think we'll be playing any Gunvolt tonight. Hey Chewy, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. What's up, Chewy viewers? How are we all doing? I mainly stream on YouTube. For those of you who've never been in the stream before, I mainly stream on YouTube. So the Twitch multi-stream kind of thing is gonna be a bit of a rarity. So if you want to catch the streams regularly, please do check out the YouTube channel, which is pinned in the chat currently. But yeah, we'll be doing Aria of Sorrow speedruns for just a little bit. And of course, a reminder as well, I'll be doing Back to Black 2026 next year, which is GDQ's marathon. I'll be doing Bloodstained Ritual tonight specifically. So if you're interested in that, I'll make sure to post a link to the schedule. Let me get that up. Hey, what's up, Chewy? This guy's out 10-minute follower mode. Yeah. I had it because, you know, no one was here, so it didn't matter that much, but I'll turn it off next time. Hey, what's up, Bravo? Thank you. I'm still pretty new to multi-streaming, so I don't have everything in place properly. Another reason to switch to YouTube, folks, is that oh, oops, this is the wrong schedule. Another reason to switch to YouTube is that the bitrate is much better. The bitrate limits. If you guys watch on Twitch, the bitrate's going to be a lot worse because Twitch is a lower bitrate limit. Be marathon. But yeah, anyway, let's get started with the runs. YouTube chatter now. Let's go. Ooh, that is not the right schedule, but whatever. I'll get the right schedule later. Anyway, join the YouTube chat, pretty much, is the summary. Turning us into YouTube chatters? Yes, that is the agenda at play here. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. I think we got the save file set up already, so we can just go to the save state. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, Chewy. You become what you hate the most? Yeah. I moved forward after the first attack a little too much, so that's why I got hit there. The manip doesn't... right now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with our speedruns, I'm doing an RNG manip pretty much. And in order to do it, you have to do a specific set of actions in these two rooms. This probably shouldn't work because I got hit twice by the great armor. Yeah. The pattern was actually correct, but anyway, yeah. If you do a specific set of actions in these two rooms, after setting the RNGC to a value that's always consistent, which happens anytime you reset the game, then you can pretty much always get the result that you want. Okay, this room wasn't done right again. So while we're warming up, oh, that was kind of weird. Yeah, I've never seen that before. What was that? It was like a... It was like a backdash, and then... it seemed like he went the other direction. Let's try that one more time. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the summary is that like after you reload from either sleeping or from starting the game, the RNG is always going to be the same from starting from the same value, so you can just manipulate the actions to produce whatever you want the same every single time. And in this case, we just like want the enemy ability drop, so we can produce the enemy ability drop as long as we do the manip properly. But sometimes for some of the manips, the actions are like very precise. Sometimes I've been like really good with getting the manip like consistently. And there's some other days where I just don't get it consistently at all. But thankfully this is like one of the only manips that you do in the whole run, so it's not that bad. The DB video. Yeah, I thought he was kind of leaning into it with the video topic, but some people still take it seriously, I guess. From my understanding, like that video is probably intended to play off of that a little bit, but the fact people are still like kind of at odds with that is kind of weird. Dang, I'm not getting the first attack timing properly. Right, there we go. Oh my goodness. You can tell he added the ending after the odds calculations. Yeah, I mean, you know, there was an Oats and Goats clip where, like, as Oats and Goats, like, pretty frequently, like, engages in banter with viewers, and that kind of banter pops up frequently. I feel like to some degree, you gotta, like, play into it, right? Because that's, like, the free engagement that you get on the videos. So I think that's what DV's trying to do. I wouldn't be surprised, at least. Mm-hmm. I was practicing the split the other day. There's not anything like particularly new that I'm doing, but pretty much just polishing it, trying to make the movement more stable. Because this run's movement is very difficult. For any of you that have played Aria of Sorrow before, a lot of the areas will look familiar, but the way they're traversed, especially with the zip glitch that we did earlier, might not be as familiar. And once we start doing full runs, then you'll be able to see. It's definitely the hardest movement section. Yeah. This and like Arena are very tricky. Oh yeah. I have to do this now. I gotta remember like what I'm actually doing, since part of this run is still not super familiar. Yeah, the Fleaman moving forward there is not something that happens every time, but I'd rather it move forward and just not be in my way ever again than it like bounce all over the place in place. This is an outstanding boss. Affectionately, of course. Not sarcastically at all. It's a nice progression, having to learn basic movement on this route, then adding the MP candle routing with the harder route later. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, just hitting candles and gaining MP back is like always satisfying. So I can't wait for that to be like an actual significant point of the run than it just being for fun, kinda. I don't need a backdash there. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but maybe I'll need to not throw the spear the timing I did there. I'll have to throw it a bit later. That's unfortunate. I definitely need to find like a proper backup for this room because, you know, RNG affects whether that room goes smoothly or not, and I don't want to be at the mercy of, oh, I hope it goes smoothly. Otherwise, I just lose unnecessary time there. Like as many as 5 seconds. But that room is just a mess in general. It's not always in your control. Yeah. Alright, what we did right there is shop glitch, which is okay, I can't really explain shop glitch, but we basically someone in the chat the other day said it brilliantly. We hack the shopkeeper's mind. His name is Hammer. We hack his mind and we steal things from him, making him think that we're buying it, but we're actually making money off of him by stealing it from him. And then we can basically have as many potions as we could ever want. But the problem is that in this category, we can't make use of like the more broken things you can do with shop glitch. So as far as we're going to abuse it pretty much is just getting a bunch of potions. Hack his mind, sell his mustache. Yeah, exactly. There's crazier things you can do. One of the categories actually had some new developments recently where you use shop glitch to basically perform a credits warp. And anything that involves a credits warp is just way out of my league, so I haven't bothered to try to understand the full like extent of how it works, but all in all, it's very broken. If you really get deep into learning glitches and tricks in this game, like Aria of Sorrow becomes kind of a sandbox. Too bad in the speedrun context you only have so much time before you've actually beaten the game. So you don't have enough of a chance to show off the sandbox stuff. Yeah, this room right here is also one of the trickier rooms in the run, but the movement's relatively have been planned out, so as long as you learn the movement properly, then it's not the worst. But when I was first learning this room, I had a lot of trouble here. I kind of messed that up, but it's okay. You never learned it as well as me. You doubt you did the XP route either. Yeah, to be fair, I think the XP route is like an absolute godsend for that, because my goodness, I don't know how I'd be able to do it otherwise. You did it way later, but not when you started. Right. And also, were you doing like shop glitch for as long? Because I feel like that's a factor too. Darn it. Ooh, am I dead? Okay, not dead. I look close. You don't remember when you stopped using shop glitch? Yeah, shop glitch has been my crutch for sure. But I don't know how much longer I'll delay learning some of these late game boss fights for real. I think I can still wait on learning a proper Chaos 1 and 2, but for Balor, I don't know. I feel like I definitely have to clean up Balor to make it hitless. Or at least, not necessarily hitless, but at least like do the fight without having to heal again prior to doing it. You were doing Manticore route by the point you had a 14, but that was way too early to switch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge when to start doing it, because I feel like a lot of the time, it's hard to know exactly what, like where you're losing or gaining, or where you're losing a lot of time, or where you can like clean things up to save the most time the most quickly. Because what I didn't realize is that my split going into arena from after Great Armor was where I had the most time save, right? Like of course, apart from the zips are something else entirely, but the segment where I had the most time save was study going to arena. But I had thought for some time that I was losing the most time on the boss fights, like Balor and Chaos 1 and Chaos 2. So I was like, okay, let me just try to learn Chaos 1 a little bit more. But then I realized like I'm saving like 5 seconds, right, from like a better fight. So I'm like, okay, let me just clean up the movement and the run instead. And yeah, it turns out that was substantial time save. One moment before I continue. Okay, I got rid of the follower only thing. I honestly forgot that I had it on still, because I had it the first time I put it on was when I was using Twitch for the randomizer tournament. And then I never used it again after that, and then I started using it again like very recently. Freedom? Wait a minute, no. That doesn't mean you move over to Twitch permanently now. Saved. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Bravo? Oh no. I started my 1-month trial of Twitch Turbo to prepare for AGDQ in advance so I can watch without ads. I wish that were the only reason, but that's not the only reason. Also, I double pressed that on accident. Oh, imagine if we get zips like that in a run. Unfortunately, I also cannot explain bat zips very well, so those of you that are clueless on what's going on, I'm just as clueless as you. All I really did was learn the inputs, and that's it. I'll leave it to the experts to explain. I don't think I targeted very efficiently there, but it worked out, I guess. It was okay enough. Blind to wall, cheating, TP to final boss, about sums it up? Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Snake, that fight was really generous. I'm jump slashing a bit faster. You mean like notice swings that aren't hitting? Oh, okay. Yeah. Good call out, yeah. So I need to like what is it? I need to like jump a bit higher for the hits to actually connect, or do I need to position myself differently? Or just slow down? Slow down a tiny bit. So it's like a damage cooldown, I'm guessing then. Gives a lot of iframes. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, let's get started with the run then. Yeah, I'll be going for about 2 hours. Again, there's not going to be any gunvolt afterwards, so gunvolt will most likely be tomorrow. Those of you that wanted to check that out, we'll have to wait until then. If I'm just noticing when it's missing, you can adjust easily. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I never knew that was even something to look out for, so from now on I'll look out for it. I remember damage cooldown being a thing when I did my first playthrough, but I've not like thought about it consciously since then. Because the problem with the chaos fights in general, like I'm not really thinking about the attacking. Like I'm thinking about like oh no, is this gonna hit me or not? Like the green balls and the thorns and everything. So I gotta like once I get more reps on the fight, I'll be able to expand my mental capacity for things to look for. Hey, what's up, Martin? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing some Aria runs. I mentioned earlier, but unfortunately no gunvolt tonight. So that'll have to wait till next time. Tomorrow, that is. It's tricky. Yeah, I mean, yeah, once I do proper practice on it too, I'm sure it'll get better, right? So, but yeah, for now, I'm just kind of like, let me finish the run. Yeah, Faith, I can get the 14XX. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely within reach. I don't have to do much extra to get it. I just have to play cleanly and finish a run. But yeah, can't shortcut the work still. Nickelback run. What happened? Oh, I didn't press start. I thought I did, and then apparently I did not. The Aria community's got to get on the cheating meta. We got to have a mod that skips all the cutscenes automatically. And then it'll become a slippery slope of basically just having the game play the speedrun out automatically itself as well. It'll be awesome. Yeah. Nice. Game skip percent, exactly. Speedrunners love the game so much that they don't play the game. Playing the game is overrated. Video games are overrated. Back in my day, it used to be about reading books. Yikes, but that actually kind of worked out, I guess. Yeah, definitely. I think I jumped too high for the first spear. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, good idea. Get some free time save. Yeah, true. I don't use that potion anyway, so... Why does that happen? Two skeletons in that room is pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I remembered last stream, but I definitely need to find out a strat for that room that's better than what I'm doing right now. Ideally not kill the skeletons, because I feel like I get the drop pretty often. Taking 1 damage for them doesn't really matter that much, so... I'm sure it's better overall. It's a drop rate 10%, I'm not sure. But I feel like I've gotten it pretty often in runs, which is not good. Don't remember. Yeah. Sometimes it feels kind of random too. Oh my goodness, I can't hit this last zip. Man. I think I could still PB, but it's gonna be like 1 second at most. this is bad. Yeah, it happens, yeah. That was good though. That was good up until that point. All right, let's go again. But finishing our first run was definitely better than the other time on Monday. Actually, one moment. Before we do another run, let me see. My closest save state to the bone rooms is... I think should be this one. Thanks, Joey. So close? Yeah. Literally one zip. One zip was like where things fell apart. But it's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good. So my plan for those rooms is just to backdash into the skeletons or something. Maybe I don't know. Like, it is pretty nice to spear for the room where they're pretty close together, but I think that one. Maybe this is good. I don't know. Because yeah, like damage boosting past all of these in a row is kind of bad. Yeah, I guess the problem arises when they throw a bone as you damage boost, because then you'll get hit by the bone and then juggled, or you get hit by the body and then juggled by the bone. Through the spear too late. So that's too late as well. Probably after the first backdash, after the first skeleton. I feel like that's okay. Okay, how about the second one? I mean, throwing the spears faster, I would think. But it's basically like how much do I want to risk getting the soul drop? Because if I get the soul drop, it's slow no matter what. It kind of ruins everything. And I don't think these give enough XP to matter for the experience route. I guess it's worth checking. So 1 XP. I mean, there was one time where I was off from leveling up by 1 XP, but then I can just fix that elsewhere more easily. Wiki says rarity for Skeleton Soul is 8. Don't know what that means percent. Yeah, that's not really that useful, is it? I mean, it's useful. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. It's useful, but like not in isolation. Okay, I don't need to do shop glitch before going through. I can just go through. Yeah, that was a good run. The run we just did. Like, I think that was the best early game I've had in a long time. Yeah, I don't know. Even throwing one spear, it's kind of whack. Maybe I have to just be content with like still jumping over them or boosting past them. It is, maybe it's worth timing the difference between jumping over them and boosting. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna jump and then press the timer at the same time, and then we'll go inside. Okay, 10 seconds or so. Almost 10 seconds. Okay, yeah. That was a little weird. I mean, it's worth averaging out attempts anyway, but that attempt might not be a good one to use as a measure. One second slower? Okay. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is like 1 second slower, huh? Wow. I guess because of the time you're inactionable when you take damage versus like even just like jumping, when you're jumping, you're still moving forward, even though you're not backdashing, right? It's a bit slower, you'd say, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I just don't want to throw a spear. I know spear would be faster to them both, but really just don't want to get the soul drop. The next skeleton room is the one you have issues with regards to like how much time it takes to get past them. The ones in the second room are like spaced more evenly, which I guess that makes sense, yeah, because this one is like one at the beginning, 3 tightly packed, and then one at the end, right? Hey, what's up, Tactical Mind? How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna try with throwing the spear just to see what that would look like. Yeah, it's way faster, right? So like if I'm really trying to save like exactly a couple seconds, like maybe 1 or 2, then I take the risk of like, you know, getting this little drop, right, to save those 1 or 2 seconds. I don't think right now it's worth it for me. Yeah, a second faster if you don't get the soul, yeah. I'm assuming it's similar to the other room. I didn't get it there. Oh dear. Yeah, it's probably not something that we should talk about like on the stream, but you know, if you have people that you can trust around you, definitely get in touch with them. You know, get in touch with someone that's willing to just listen, express your thoughts in that way. Wish you all the best. Yeah, I see why you have trouble with this room. Where'd you even start, like, throwing the spear? Is it when you enter the room? No. Oh, that is so weird. Wow, this is such a trap. Spear just doesn't seem reasonable in this room. You had the most success with just pausing slightly to hit the bones if needed? Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, you can hit this guy for sure with the spear, I think. Or actually, for sure, but is that true? Okay, you can. I mean, I didn't get the hop, but yeah, you can. It's not worth it, though. All right, well, I guess we'll be going with jump over them as the strat. Another issue of Bleach. You don't think backdashing in between is even worse? Oh, that's so toast. Maybe if you do it perfectly. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. What's your issue with Bleach? Oh my goodness. You know what? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I have Creaking Skull. Before the first one is for sure, but otherwise don't know. Depends on their movement, I guess. Let's try Creaking Skull. Is that reasonable to do here? Maybe. It's not too much mana. I mean, we don't really need that much mana in this run in the first place. Could be. If you get the soul in the first room, you might as well kill the last guy. Yeah. I mean, I just hate getting the soul drop, you know. And I guess Creaking Skull has that same problem. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm so conflicted. Gotta watch more of it. You saw Ion get cooked by the head captain. Ion? You're watching the fake Karakura Town arc, I'm guessing? Or are you watching Thousand Year Blood War? I guess he is technically in both. Nah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Creaking Skull actually makes this any easier, it just makes the path clear. It's funny that it kills the guy behind you, though. Yeah, okay. I'll just jump over them. All right. Good practice. Spoiled me. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember what you were on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have definitely been more careful. My apologies. Yeah, sorry about that. It's either avoiding all the skeletons or killing them and saving what you waste on getting the soul. Yeah. But then the more you kill and don't get the soul, like you're just exposing yourself to like further risk, right? So I guess an idea is like if you've killed a certain number of them, that equates to like how much, like you kill a certain number of them such that you've saved the time that is equivalent. Well, I don't know if that's possible though, because it's not like you save that much time for every one you kill. Like it's the whole idea is like you cumulatively save like 1 second in that room or something. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, basically what I was gonna say is like you kill enough, and after you've killed like X number of them, and you've saved like the 1 second already, then you stop killing them, right? Because you don't want to risk losing that 1 second you saved already. Something like that. But I don't think that holds up because you need to like basically kill all of them in the first place in one given room to save that much time. If you save 2 seconds by killing them and waste 2 on the soul, it's like at worst even. Yeah, that is true. But it was 1 second faster in the first room. Yeah. I mean, okay, for this room, I don't like it. Probably wouldn't save as much time though, right? Let me see. I mean, I've had a hard time killing them anyway. Now that I think about it, like I've never really paid attention because I'm just going through the rooms like through the motions, kind of. But I don't think I've had a hard time killing them anyway. Do you know how long the soul animation is in terms of seconds? Yeah. It's probably just under 2 seconds. Gonna watch more Bleach tomorrow. It seems you're entering another filler arc. Yep. Welcome to the experience of watching the anime. But trust me, the one you're about to watch is pretty good, so don't worry, it's not that bad. But obviously, you just want to watch the main stuff, so I get it. Hi, couldn't even throw the spears properly. Yeah, I don't know. I think this room in particular, I'm not really convinced it's worth putting in the effort to like throw the spear to try to kill him on purpose. Filler is fine if it's good. Based. That is an opinion I like to hear. Because the way I see filler is like it's more content for what you already like, right? Obviously, if the filler is just bad and it's just literally filler, then it sucks. But you know, if you like the series a lot, then it's just more content. And honestly, for Bleach filler, it's like especially not that bad. Like from what I've heard for Naruto filler, it's really bad. From what people say, I feel like a Bleach filler is not that bad. In fact, I would say the best Bleach filler arc is better than the very last arc in the original airing of the anime, the Fullbringer arc. The Fullbringer arc, I think, is really bad. And it basically is like a filler arc, the way I see it. Anyway, let's start a run. Do you dare mention One Piece with its 1,000 episodes? I mean, to be fair, that's a show I've heard from a lot of people that is really good. So it seems like a show like that can get away with filler, right? Because you know you're getting a lot of content out of watching it anyway. But yeah, I will admit, like, part of why I haven't even checked out One Piece is that it's so many episodes. I'm not exactly encouraged to check it out from that. Thanks for good luck. Just taking a sip right now. What's up, Frau? Do it. I don't know about that one. I still got some Gundam series to get through, so I don't think One Piece will happen anytime soon. I should never say never, though. I didn't throw it high enough, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, thanks for a reminder. Make use of that potion. Darn it. I didn't do the first stream correctly. Let me just do it again. Oh, I don't think I did that right either. We'll see. Definitely not. We'll see if this works. One of those dry days for Greeting School. You have to go, but you've been playing Borderlands 3. If you can talk about it next time. Not 4, you don't have $70 on you. Yeah, take care. Thanks for hanging out, Tactical Mind. Catch you next time. I don't know why I've been messing this up so much today. Maybe we should take a break. It's not even been that long, has it? It's been an hour. But yeah, we'll take a break. I'll come back in like 3 to 5 minutes. So I guess enjoy Axe Armor hitting Soma until he dies. I'll be right back. All right. Thanks for waiting. Someone's got this. Yeah, too bad. He should have called upon Gunvolt, or not Gunvolt. Gunvolt's what is it called? Muse. Play the song and get him revived. All right. What the? Input got dropped. Don't give them ideas. We saw what happened with Dawn of Sorrow and Portrait of Ruin. The anime art style. The Wii fighting game, yeah. Hey, the Wii fighting game was kind of cool. Forget the fact that it's not competitive at all, but... Oh, this won't work. Been a Creaking Skull failure day. What's the issue? You're a bit confused. Um, basically, I'm just messing up the manip. The exact part of messing up like varies on some of these attempts, but it's kind of what's the word? It's kind of particular. That's the question, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes you don't even know. That's exactly right. Like these have all been good, and like it's felt good going into the room, blah blah blah. But yeah, there was a time where like I was messing it up like as consistently. I was getting them maybe like last week or whatever, and I was stumped. Like I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and apparently it was just I need to throw the spear later. So sometimes it's like extremely simple solution to something that seems just like insurmountable. Green Soul is especially finicky, yeah. Exactly. Okay, well. Let's just try to get a run started, you know. The timings change based on tiny differences in jump heights, etc., so you have to find your own happy place. My happy place is getting to a point where I just don't have to put in like any mental effort into like getting past Creaking Skull, you know. Where I can just do it, like, you know, just let the hands do their thing, and, you know, like, I'm thinking about maybe other strugglesome parts of the run. But it takes a while to get there. You have to really just have a lot of experience and have a lot of repetitions. But that's what the process of getting better is all about. Getting to the point where you don't have to think too much about what you're doing. What's up, technicalities? I'm glad we got past that. Oh, really? Ugh. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Oops. Maybe too far back. Yeah. Ouch. I can still PB with the start like this, but I would definitely consider resetting depending on how good the rest of the run is. Thing is, I wouldn't be so far behind even with the slightly poor movement if not for the soul drops. Oh, come on. Definitely have to get used to that menu. Yeah. And she has two different, like, ways of moving she can do. I think it's technically reactable, but it's just difficult to react to. Yeah, I played a little safer on Great Armor because I took some bad damage. On an ordinary run, we should have more HP to get through Great Armor more smoothly. Even without the save point. Yeah, it was decent enough. It could have been worse. Ah. I missed that strike again. So I might need to kill an extra enemy on the way to arena. I missed the Fleaman too. Well, actually, that Fleaman I didn't used to get in the first place, but I might still need to kill one more enemy. Oof. Okay, we might just reset here. Let's see the arena split. How have runs been going so far? Sorry, I think I saw this late. They've been going okay. We had a good first run, and then I just couldn't get the last sip into Chaotic Realm cleanly, so that run ended up dying. We did some practice after that, and it's been good enough. Like, as long as I make some kind of tangible progress for myself every day, then I don't mind if we don't get a time that, or like a run finish that represents a time of all my progress, but you know, the eventual goal is that I get a sub 15, and I'm definitely like, I'm definitely within reach of it. Even without like kind of playing with like some new strats, so to speak, like I can still get it, but it's just I gotta execute, you know? Surprised I have one split that saved time. I'm pretty sure it's because of the skipping the save room, and it should have saved more time, but I had a bad movement before that, so. Yeah, it should have saved more time. Actually, it wasn't just the movement, it was great armor. I was playing safe. I'll get it? Yeah, thank you. In due time. The save room? Mm-hmm. Okay, I should level up. Okay, yeah, this is a reset, but we'll keep it going. Never give up. It's practice anyway. Yeah, normally I'm a big fan of no reset because it allows you to stay fresh in every part of the run. Otherwise you become lopsided on the beginning part of the run, so. Yeah, and thankfully this category is pretty short, so it's not a big deal to just keep a run going. Just get into the flying bat wall merge first try. Easy, yeah, easy every time. Casually save 1 minute on zips, exactly. Duh. That's what happened in one of my PPs long ago. Oops. Missing a few attacks. Hey, Elionis, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Bruh. We'll see. It's definitely possible. Maybe not. I didn't get the... Like, when I was mashing, I didn't get the untransform to come out properly. Which happens, I mean. Not much you can really do about that. Simply mash faster, I guess. Alright, let's see. Yeah. I think on my PB, at the very last zip, like, got it instantly, so that even if I'm ahead, coming out of top floor, I gotta like be extremely clean on the other zips to keep the time saved that I accrue from the zip from arena. Oh, this is kind of whack. Self-inflicted though. Yeah, I think actually I can rewind, but run's done, but let me rewind. I think I can attack earlier on this statue. Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought I could. Okay, actually let me try one more time. Okay, no, he's not close enough to dying anyway, I guess. Oh, he was. Okay, yeah, nah. So I would have had to attack him sooner into the fight, like more. Because it wasn't gonna matter for that part where I died. Alright. But good stuff still. Man, I know what I'm doing wrong for the zips, and it's just something that I need to just coordinate my hands for, or my fingers, just pressing L and R at the same time, which it sounds so simple, but I always have trouble. And sometimes when I do it, like I did there, I don't end up holding right long enough, so it's brutal. Again, it's like just a lot for your brain to focus on when you're still new. But after enough reps, when it becomes automatic, it's not as bad. Maybe I just need to pause and think for a moment and then do it. Oh, this is pretty high. Yeah, It's not so bad. That's how I'm able to do it. I've not really been speedrunning Aria of Sorrow for that long. So as far as tricks being to the minimum for this run, like that's what's helped me be able to learn the run. I did play randomizer, but even that was not that long ago. So, and that only really helped for like very specific things. So I wouldn't say it's that bad. It's more intimidating. Like the intimidation comes from like what you're seeing, but like when you're actually doing it, it's not like as bad. But RTA speedruns are all about consistency anyway. So if you're not consistent, you're definitely gonna feel it. Basically, it'll be made apparent by the game that you're not consistent for some of these precise tricks. Let's do one more rotation. I just need to like recalibrate my brain for the zip input. Ah. I think actually the worst part... Oh wait, no, I'll say it after. The worst part about these zips is actually the menuing. The menuing, I feel like... Without having to like pre-rehearse it, I would always get like mixed up so bad by it. Because all the menus are so different. Like, I wish I could say I'm improvising, but I'm really just, like, trying to, like, rehearse what the pre-planned menu path is as much as I can. I've seen some people that are just able to menu fast without having to, like, rehearse, and it's pretty crazy. Like, people that menu for RPGs, oh my goodness. Can never think of doing that. Okay, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna do a few more runs. Those of you that have hung out during the stream, it's been a pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed your time watching Aria of Sorrow speedruns. Those of you from Chewy's stream, this is what Chewy used to do. At least when I started following Chewy, this is what he used to do. Most of the time I would watch him. This category. Or not this category, it was actually glitchless, but... regardless, he used to play this game. But... he was already playing Isaac at that time, which I didn't know, so... It's like an origin story. Can't miss the new PV? Aw. Yeah, sorry, Ravo. I'll do my best. Good old days, yeah. For real. Nice. Now you're on your Aria wash dark? Oh, don't say that either. Not true. All goats need their deserved rest. Ugh, messed it up again. Surprisingly hard to kill those skeleton archers like cleanly. I'll say that much. The Bastard is tiny. Might be too far back. Yeah. I always get surprised by how precise that jump is, to be honest. Okay, only 0.2 behind is pretty good. I'll take it. Given that we had to retry the jump. That means I'm getting better. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Dude, I felt that so much. I still got hard landing there, you're kidding me. No! Oh, we got a bat soul in that split too, so I shouldn't be that mad. Okay, I got boosted the right way. Thankfully. Okay, it's okay. Ooh. How do you hit this boss, dude? You didn't know about delayed right press? Are you talking about for after the zip into chapel? Or which part were you talking about? Unlucky pattern? Ah. You're saying I can blame the game? My eyes lit up at that. I don't have to blame myself, I can blame the game? Retro Rage was awakened to those words. It was so funny. How are you doing, Retro Rage? Oh, okay. I see. Love to hear that. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That looked pretty scary. That arrangement. Oh, I jumped too early. Darn it. Okay, it could have gone worse. But smooth exit. Let's go. Okay, now just the bone rooms, pretty much. So much green, yeah. Yeah, that's the progress I want to have every time we do some sessions. Smooth Soma moves. Hello, turn around. I lost a little bit of time. Oh, that's a gold? No shot. Wow. Wow. That could have been much better, and it's a gold. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Maybe I should bring back the Valor split, because I'm kind of curious what the time on that fight looked like. Man. Dude, every time I'm like, oh, think about pressing them at the same time, then I miss the right, holding right long enough. Let's see if I have enough mana for this. Oh, never mind. Pain? Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That was a darn good run, though. Oh my, Kunitsuna. That's funny. Of course that would interfere. I would be like, huh? What am I fighting chaos with? That's funny. Crazy good pace? Yeah, yeah. Dude, every time I'm like, it's a good run, thank you. I need to just like, I need to just think about them together. Like, press them at the same time and like hold right. The hold right part should just be like not thought about at all, but for some reason I have to think about it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. This is like the specific part that I'm getting bodied by the most in all of my runs. Like, it's not even like a nerves thing. It's like I can't even do it like unconsciously. Like, I have to think so much about it. Speaking of reps, I should probably just lab this out on my own a bunch. And that way I get better at it. It's pretty low. Yeah, you can still make it up, but you have to like you have to get lucky on like the mash being like at the exact right time. Okay. Gonna do one more run past Creaking Skull. Otherwise, PB next time. It's been fun though. It's what I love about speedrunning. Like, just the journey of like getting better. Like, forget about the time you get. Just the journey of like getting better on individual rooms or strats or sections is awesome. And also, of course, you can find new ways to exploit the game unintentionally. Plenty of funny things happen when you're speedrunning. Yeah, we'd be pretty ahead if not for the merman drop. I mean, actually, I had a one hiccup with the bone, the skeleton. Like, I turned around too early, so I got hit by it, but that doesn't lose that much time. Take a look at that in a sec. Oh, I didn't lure the skeleton far enough back, the archer. But that's okay. Whoever found that strat is sick. Still a gold? What? Today has been a crazy day. JC found it? Oh, sick. Yeah, shoutouts to JC then. Oops. I always love damage boosts that like allow you to just schmoove through the enemies. Like they're not even there. Oh my goodness, he walked forward from that. That's insane. What a meanie, dude. It's interesting process for you since you never learned to speedrun before. You'd watch better runs over and over and pick one new thing to learn every session. Yeah. It's awesome to like just watch runs and be like, okay, yeah, I can do this, or I can try this out. That's what I had done when after I played Super Metroid the first time. I was like, let me try this, you know. It's always sick to be able to do a tech that you see in a speedrun that someone does. Okay, what a funny jump. You were so funny, Fleeman. Really good fight. Thanks. Come on. Yeah, I jumped too far forward, so I didn't actually hit the other skull, which is fine. I shouldn't try to worry about that too much. Sometimes I try to overcorrect myself in the moment, and it's not worth it. Maybe I should use Creaking Skull in this room, though, to be honest, to make it consistent. That's an idea. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the runs today have been super good. Like, I'm very happy with this. It's just been the zips. Oh, we had Creaking Skull issues in the beginning, but that's fine. It's gonna happen. game is such a dexterity fest with all the backdashing and stuff. Turning around. Really hopping. I failed to mention that, but all that does really go unnoticed. Oh, no. After you've played long enough, but yeah, it's non-trivial. Hello? Turn around. Okay. That bull wanted to clap back at me. For whatever reason. Oops. Yeah, I should not have done that. All right. Ah, darn it. Really? Okay, I'm kind of lucky that he's on phase 2 already, because that was a little rough. Could have been worse. True. Get bodied. That imp you got long ago. It wasn't even that long ago, but you got long ago. Yeah, I just need to make a note to myself. Like, when I get a blue soul drop. Oh, okay. Classic, yeah. Okay, just gotta finish it. Just gotta finish it. Face tank PB. Face tank PB. Yes, let's go. Let's go. All right. Ooh. Nice. 22 seconds. Whoa. That feels good. Thanks, guys. Big leap. Yeah, I mean, the easiest way to beat this run now is for me to skip the shop, but we'll see. We'll see. I think there's still some things I can improve on before we skip the shop. Yeah, there's even time save in this run. Like, beyond the zips, there's some other time save. I need to bring back the Balor split. Easiest, yeah. Easiest in quotation marks, that is true. Easiest with the caveat. It's like, on paper, the easiest. But the reality is that, like, my get out of jail free card is gone. I have to actually learn the chaos fights properly. There's going to be a lot more resets. And I won't have a cushion for arena. Because even though the red Minotaur room, I can get through it smoothly. Like, that usually burns all my potions that I'm getting right now. So I might have to get an extra potion or two if I end up skipping the shop. It's not as simple as just skipping the shop to save like 30 seconds or whatever it is. Skip the shop is a not get hit. Basically skip the shop, meaning you don't get any of the shop glitch stuff, and you have to like get hit in very specific spots. So you have to choose your spots carefully. Like, obviously we still use the damage boost stuff, but your margin for error is slimmer. Ultimately, yeah, you grab one extra potion in the castle quarter instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I mean, actually, I said before that, like, you know, there's not a lot of time save in the beginning, in the early splits of the run, but like, honestly, that anchored me pretty far. 10 seconds saved before great armor is insane. This was an all green run except for Krieging Skull, I think. Yeah, except for Krieging Skull, and that was because of the Merman Soul. Wow. Sure, you want to get all 3 potions? 2 potions is insanely hard. Yeah. Yeah, I remember from setting up the BizHawk save states early on, that doing it with 2 potions was very tight. Very nice. Okay. So 14:19 in game time. Yeah, this is great. This feels really good. The culmination of everything we've done up to this point, pretty much, in this run. Well, I mean, okay, I mean, the chaos fights weren't all that, but They didn't need to be. Because it's not worth trying to save like 4 seconds and die versus the already 20 seconds I'm ahead by. So, very nice. Very nice. Oof. I can still feel the adrenaline a little bit, so I'm just trying to calm down before I finish off the stream. I mean, I can calm down on my own, but you know, I'd rather have the jitters gone by the time I step away from the computer. Yeah, this was great. I gotta shift focus a little bit to the bloodstained randomizer practice, because there was a seed I was doing 2 nights ago, and I didn't remember that I had kung fu shoes, so there was a specific traversal I could have done to make it not a soft lock, because I thought it was a soft lock. And in Jupiter Climb's Discord server, someone mentioned that that seed was not a soft lock when they checked. So I still have a lot to learn. I need to definitely practice more. But yeah, that will be coming up, guys. Again, I posted a long link before because I was just trying to post it quickly, but let me get the real link 1 second for the Back to Black 2026 marathon next year, being hosted by GDQ. I believe this year there's going to be some folks that are in studio, so that's pretty cool. We're mainstream now. I know Flame Fitails and Frost Fitails have been in studio for a little bit already. So this is the schedule, folks, for the marathon. Again, right now it's just Bloodstained in there. But later on, if they decide to slot in Aria of Sorrow as a backup run, I'll be doing this run you guys just saw in the marathon as well. But for now, it's just a backup. But I still got to practice for it because, you know, you don't want to be cold feet the day of if they decide to slot you in. In any case, yeah, there's that. And then, again, one more promo point. Podcast. We made a new episode a few days ago. Take a look at it. It's on the YouTube channel and the latest upload. And if you're in the YouTube stream, there's a command for it. That should give you the full playlist. And if you're not in the YouTube stream, what are you doing? Join the YouTube stream. No, but I'll post a link there as well if you're in the Twitch chat. I've never been a big fan of Twitch, but I've acknowledged its place, its position in gaming culture. So I've decided to try to use my Twitch account again for actual streaming. A long time ago, I was thinking about using it just for random fighting game clips that I didn't want to post on YouTube, but I decided against that because Twitch's player is really bad. But anyway, check that out. You want to hear people go on opinionated rants on difficulty in video games. I, for one, love listening to opinions, so if you're that type of person as well, then check that out. We're gonna do a part 2 pretty soon. Don't know when right now, but the discussion was not finished off properly in the most recent episode, so we're gonna continue it the next chance we get. The adrenaline is real at the end of a good run. Yeah, definitely. Shaking, dude. Yeah, no hitting every in-game boss, dude. The lubricant stuff. Man, I'm looking forward to it, but on the other hand, like, it's not going to be as smooth sailing as things are right now. Like, right now, there's still kind of like a comfiness to the run. Like, you know, for the most part, I can just focus on the stuff that's like the most substantial time save, which is like the room strats and the movement. But then later on, I gotta focus on better combat that's clean, you know, and that is a terrifying prospect, but the day will soon arrive and I will have to come face to face with it. This actually might be retimed to a 1446. Because it was what 0.08 when I stopped the timer, but we always round down for RTA, so this might end up being a 1446 when I look back at the VOD. Anyway, there was one other thing before I finish off the stream. The ceiling is just insane. You got a world record a few times before you did Chaos 1 without getting mana drained. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, and I think you mentioned before, right? Like, your current world record in this category is still beatable because of movement, like better movement. Like, forget about new strats, right? It's just like if someone has better movement and they do everything else relatively the same, they can beat yours. But I feel like the movement point is like, I don't know how realistic it is. Even if you're better at movement, you have to be better at movement like consistently throughout the whole run, like even disregarding strats. So it might be a long time even with that in mind. And they already have to do everything you do if we're not considering new strats. Yeah. Could be very tough. Okay, so there's one other thing, and this is not Aria related, but I need to include it in some archive that I do on stream so that I can reference it for myself later, since I haven't uploaded it for myself. But basically, I was doing a rando seed and I realized that you can jump up into Upper Dion Kecht Cathedral without using dimension shift to get up. There's like a specific room where I thought you need dimension shift, and it was super finicky to get through it because you go through the room transition and like you get caught, so you can't like jump up. But if you jump up from like a specific part of the ledge, you can actually jump up. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me just get the display on. It's gonna look weird. So let me do this. There we go. Bloodstained. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. So yeah, I mean, you need some kind of flight to get up this room in the first place. But if you don't have... Oh, no, you probably do need dimension shift anyway. Because how do you teleport through the... Okay, yeah, never mind. So you need dimension shift regardless. You know, unless there's like some way that you can get through the platform that's above right here. Like, it's going to come up and you guys will see, like right here. There's some way to get through the platform without dimension shift, then you probably could do it with just flight. Gonna dip now. It's late. Take care. Yeah, no problem, Martin. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. So yeah, right here, right? Like, if you stand like right there on this platform and just do a straight up jump, you just go right through. And I was like, whoa. So, because before, I don't have the game. I don't have a point in the game I can show right now, but you guys get the point. Like, before, I was like jumping through this transition and you would hit your head and immediately get sent back down into the lower room. But I guess if you jump from that specific spot, you get into the room without having troubles. So I'm definitely gonna, if I end up getting a seed in the marathon where this kind of routing comes up, then I'll definitely make sure to point it out. But anyway, I just need to get that somewhere on an archive. Because, yeah. All right. Anyway. Thanks, folks, for watching. Thanks again, Chewy, for the raid. Yeah. Hope you all have a good one. Take care of yourselves. See you all next time.